Going out the back door of our house, we have what is the start of what we call our solarium. This is where Joy is growing some of her orchids. We've got a few that are in flower right now. I wouldn't give you the names of them, but Joy could. A few nice flowers. But this is a southern exposure porch. It gets a lot of sun. It heats up very nicely in the winter. All the heat gets absorbed into these bricks, and it makes a very nice warm spot. I got started on the solarium by just closing in this part of the porch with this plastic. It's just kind of temporary, but while we work on getting the real thing going. I've got a back door, screen door, glass door set up here. This goes out onto the regular porch area. We've got wrap-around porches, and when we built this, we made this section wider so that we could put in either a screen porch or something like this. We've got these posts that support the porch, okay, and the roof. And so attached to these posts, I put these extension frames built out of treated wood, put several out across the back there. So this video is about what we did to close in the solarium and get it ready for use. Well, with Jeffrey helping, we got all the panels on the outside face done. The first one was a real mess trying to do, but then we sort of figured stuff out, and so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 full panels up and then a half panel on the end there. We used these double wall polycarbonate sheets to encase the solarium. We used this plastic flashing to cover over the edges. The solarium structure is built from pressure-treated wood, and pressure-treated wood doesn't allow the use of galvanized or aluminum flashing. So to cover over the edges, we needed to get this plastic flashing. Jackie took some video of Jeffrey and I working on this front face. Here Jeffrey has one of the plastic channels that go around the polycarbonate sheets to help them stay in position. Getting a panel inserted into this channel is sometimes kind of a tricky business, and it's a whole lot easier with 2 people helping position things than to do it alone. I found that using a putty knife helps along this process. The next step is drilling pilot holes and screwing the fasteners into place.
You can see it when it's starting to push the plastic.
Okay, so it's snug but not really compressing plastic.
Not too much.
Sometimes the electric drill would over-tighten the bolt, so Jeffrey's using a small wrench to do the final tightening by hand here, just to get the right tension on it and not collapse the twin wall plastic. Well, what's left to do is to fill in the side here around the door and the side that sticks out. And then on the far side there's about a 2-foot space that sticks out that needs to be covered. And then up on top, I'm going to run some panels out from the top to seal the top in. So we're finally starting to make some good progress on closing in the solarium. All right, I'm finally back to work on the solarium here. I'm up in the platform. Just brought that up with the Fiat. This elevated platform mounted on the forks of the Fiat has turned out to be quite a nice help for us on some of these elevated projects. What we need to do is, well, we've got the front face on. I've got to put the channel on top here. We've got the polycarbonate sheathing. It's a double wall. You can see it's a double wall polycarbonate, and it's connected together with this double channel. I put screws down the middle of it. Also attach screws at a few places in the middle to secure it. I've got this long piece that I need to put in along here, like I've got further down here. So basically I've got another 8-foot section I'm going to put in. They have you know, I'm just using the double-sided channel for all of mine, because I liked that there's a space in between here that we can put the bolts into, and you know, it makes a nice secure housing for the twin wall polycarbonate. So I'm going to get started on that, and of course this is the plastic flashing that goes over the treated wood that's supporting the solarium here, and eventually we'll come back and we'll put short sections of the polycarbonate coming out from the wall, coming out with a little drip edge over the side there. I've got this putty knife. It's sort of at an angle like that. It's very handy for working this polycarbonate into the gap here. It needs a little persuasion, and the putty knife seems to work out real nice. You just sort of have to work it along the edge here. Find out where it's hanging up. The back of the channel, the back of the channel is a little bit longer than the front of the channel, so you can slip this over the back of the polycarbonate, and it goes in like that. Okay, so it's all the way down. I just need to get it pushed over just a, well, no, it's all the way over. So I just need to get it pushed down into position. All right, so we got these nice screws with little little metal cap with rubber inside to seal, and then we just need to drill a hole. Then I just take the nut driver and drill in the screws. I'll go through and do several of these. I don't drill them all the way in, just try to leave it loose just a little bit, and then take a wrench and tighten them all the way down afterwards so they don't compress the plastic too much. Want to make it snug, but don't want to mash down on it too much. These polycarbonate panels come in 4-foot by 8-foot size. So for the top of the solarium up there, I need to trim them down. I can cut them into thirds, 32-inch lengths, and so that's what I'm doing back around here. I went ahead and drew a line at 32 inches. That side's been cut off already. I've got several panels over here that I've already cut. These will go across the top. I'm making the cuts with a utility knife with a fresh razor blade in it. I put this board across the panel so I can put my weight on it without mashing the twin wall. And then I just cut it freehand along the line that I drew. And since it's hanging over the side of the porch, it tends to sag over and open up the space as I'm cutting it. And so it seems to work well enough. You just have to be kind of slow and careful. This is 3 times normal video speed here now. Okay, so that's the first cut, and now I just keep scoring it down, and it will just bend down. And there it goes, and now I just have to get this final edge on the other side. Okay, and there we have it. It comes with this white sheet on both sides, and the ends are covered with this blue tape to seal the ends so bugs and stuff don't crawl in, I guess. But that all needs to get taken off before we do the installation. So here are these cut panels installed going across the top of the solarium. It seals it up quite nicely and looks like there's a good drip edge there. Shouldn't expect too much rain to come in on that because it's still all under the overhang of the house eaves. Dog Heidi and cat Leo is our inside cat. They were out while I was working here. I'm always surprised how high cats can jump when they put their mind to it. Well, the solarium's all closed in. It's 37 degrees outside and the sun came out and it's 70 degrees in here, heating up very nicely. We've got all the plants on these mobile racks so we can wheel them around, move them, take them outside through this door onto the back porch. That's where Joy can spray systemic insecticides on them and other things. Otherwise, the bugs and stuff just go after the orchids like crazy here. And there was actually so much sun, we actually had to put up some shade cloth, some filmy cloth to cut it back a little bit. But it's all closed in. It's got insulation board on the bottom there. So I still got to put in some shelves. I'm going to reconfigure some things, but it's a lot better off than it was. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching Longleaf Sheep Hill Ranch. See you next time.